there we are.
Look at that.
Hey, everybody. We hope you're doing very well. Welcome aboard. It is Wednesday, February 24th of 2021. Brandy, I said that for you. You know, you thinking it's the 22nd?
So there's a lot going on. I'm 2 days behind. It's insane. I appreciate the
support. Oh, yes, I support you. We have Chef Brandy here, entrepreneur whisperer to the stars. How are you, Brandy?
I'm doing well, Chauncey. How are you doing this afternoon?
I'm good. We're here. It's the end of February.
Yes, already.
Yeah.
It's like we just started.
Can you tell me, Brandy, is it warm outside here? You know, I don't know.
It is.
You have to report.
Yes, it is warm. It is sunny and in the high 40s, which is definitely warm considering what we've been dealing with.
For New York, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, so if you're with us live, everybody, remember you can communicate with us via whatever chat you have in front of you. Ask questions. Check out what EMP Drea is saying off cam in there as well. And Brandy, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do the membership spiel.
Okay.
Everybody, entrepreneur meal plan. Let me tell you something. If you want to join a community of people who are about doing it, okay, forget all the nonsense, getting it done, and also helping each other get it done, being supported as well, your mind, your body, your soul, your business, this is the place for you. Now, Brandy, of course, is a wonderful chef, will help you with plant-based recipes so you know how to support yourself. Because if you can't do that, you can't support your business. How's that going to happen, Brandy?
I don't know.
It's not going to happen.
It's not.
So this is taking care of you, which all of you entrepreneurs, you know you don't do that. You got to take care of yourself first, to take care of your business, and take care of others. And we're taking care of you as well. And by the way, even if you're not an entrepreneur, but you have that kind of spirit, join us. You get to hear my nonsense every Wednesday and Brandy's brilliance. Look at that. Now, it is $30.23 per quarter to join us, which is a steal. I mean, that is a steal. So there we go with that spiel. What did you think about that, Brandy? See that?
I think Chelsea is trying to come from a job. Chelsea's trying to come from a job.
No way. Never, ever will that happen. Because you know what? We compliment each other. We don't want to do what the other does. No, thank you.
Nope.
So I'll stay in my lane and you'll definitely stay in yours. And again, EMP Drea is giving us the links to sign up for EMP Review and Entrepreneur Meal Plan and everything else. So still the theme of the month.
Yes.
Black History Month. It's Let's Be Sweet Potatoes. You know, George Washington Carver was all about them and the peanuts. So it makes sense just dropping a little bit of history in there.
Look at that.
So, Brandy, tell us, before you shift over and do your thing, stuffed sweet potatoes today? Is that what we're doing?
No, we're doing.
Okay.
And this is a Brandy because I thought it was the 22nd. So Chauncey's looking at notes from the wrong day. So this is not Chauncey's issue. This is Brandy's issue.
That's why I asked the question. You know, when you're unsure, everybody, let me tell y'all something. If you're doing something live and you're unsure, just ask a question. And then you won't look stupid.
Cool. So we are doing sweet potato salad today. So that's what we're doing. Sweet potato salad. Sweet potato salad is a great way, I find, to use up things in your refrigerator, especially if you are a batch cooker and you have some leftover roasted sweet potatoes, or if you don't have roasted sweet potatoes left over, you can just roast sweet potatoes and then make this yummy salad.
Yeah, because most people use a red potato, some other kind of potato for potato salad. So sweet potato salad, interesting. All right, Brandy. So go ahead. You get that prepared for us. I'm looking forward to it. And we'll see you after the little break, everybody.
Sounds good. All right, so good old sweet potato salad. Now, like Chauncey says, a lot of the times when we are making potato salad, we're thinking about, what are we thinking about? We're thinking about white potato, red potato, but sweet potato. And the fun thing about sweet potato salad is that you can use different things to kind of make it the salad that you want. So today, the flavor profile that I am playing around with is the Mexican flavor profile. So I'm going to make this sweet potato salad with things like cumin, avocado, tomato, red onion, peppers. But I've also made this salad before, say in a different way, where I've had it with parsley, chickpeas, what are those things called? Craisins. And I think that was more of like a of Mediterranean kind of style, but you can play around with it in so many different ways. It's a great way to get in some protein. And like I said, just use ingredients that you have already sitting around the house. So what you just witnessed was me dicing up a tomato. Generally, when I dice tomatoes, I would do something called coring them, which is taking the seeds out so that you don't have all of that juice and stuff. But I actually want that juice in this recipe because it's going to act as the moisture to kind of just give the dressing of the salad a little more slip, so to say. But generally speaking, like say for instance, you're making a pico de gallo, talking about Mexican food, right? You would want to take the seeds out of the tomato so that you just get the outside of it, and your salsa is not so salsa-y, but it's actually pico de gallo. And what you can do with those cores is make a dressing. So we don't like to waste anything in the entrepreneur meal plan kitchen. So that's just something to do. And a great dressing with what are those things called? The cores of tomatoes is balsamic vinegar and tomatoes. Makes a really good dressing. In addition, um, Dijon mustard and the cores. Just blend it up in a blender, put it on salad, oil free, absolutely delicious. I just cut an onion, guys. We always cut the onion from top to bottom so that you can keep this little core piece on. That's going to be our guide, right? We're going to cut our lines in. Lines. We're going to make these pretty small because I don't want them to really like overtake the party. I just want them to be a present guest. I don't need them to be the main event. So, like we always say, you use your lines to cut them up. I'm gonna make these really teeny. All right, that's about as much as we'll need for the serving that I'm making now. We're gonna get jalapeno. Like I say, I'm using stuff I already have. I started using this jalapeno, so we're gonna finish it. Heat's a great way to especially get over the fact if you don't have a lot of salt. Heat really helps with that note. In addition to acid, I happen to like heat, and like I said, since we're going for the more Mexican approach to this, jalapenos, they are a good addition to this mix. All right, guys. Let's see. If you didn't have any jalapenos, what other sources of heat could you have? You could do cayenne pepper. You can do red pepper flakes. You could do sriracha, but remember sriracha is pretty high in sodium. So if you want to try to find a alternative to it, you can make your own hot sauce pretty quickly. Literally just by roasting. What are those things called? Roasting peppers, throwing them into the blender with some vinegar, and you have a very nice salt-free heating like hot sauce. We did this exercise last week where I showed you how to effectively cut a pepper. So just bringing it back this week to reiterate that. Cut off the top, cut off the bottom, then you cut out the inside, and you have this one piece of pepper left over where you can, and I'm not going to use this whole pepper for this. I'm probably only going to use about this much, about a third of it. then you can cut everything really evenly. That square, those lines that we're always looking to get in our food show up really easily when you cut the pepper that way. So just a fun little pro tip for you to be more efficient with your pepper cutting. And this is, as you see, this recipe is very much just chopping and then construction. So we're just going through that process. Had a half a piece, well, less than a half a piece of avocado. I've been noticing lately, I haven't been eating avocado, like the whole avocado, not even a half. Avocados are lasting me like maybe for 4 servings these days. Really interesting. I'm cutting them and just cutting it so that when I pull it out, it's already cut up. And I use the spoon to get it out. It's just easier. And then the little pieces just fall and bam. The same thing happens if you want to just slice it first and then scoop it out with a spoon. Makes it super, super easy. I don't need this other avocado. And that's all I'm chopping. But I am going to add in some black beans. This is one of my new favorite companies that I've been getting black beans from. Really cool. Comes in a bag. They're not the only people that do this bag/box thing. Other companies do it too. But even if you don't have a can opener available, they're great for travel. I know we're not really moving around that much right now. I'm gonna make a little noise just rinsing off these beans. Hold 1 second. And I always like to rinse off the I don't know, the bucket juice. I'm not sure, the can juice, the bag juice, whatever it is. I rinse it off first to get off the sodium, and second for me, just peace of mind. It's like it's just been kind of sitting in this substance for Lord knows how long, and I kind of just want to get rid of that and start fresh. So I have all of my add-ins, so to say, chopped up and ready to go. And now I'm going to bring over my toasty roasted sweet potatoes that we're going to build this salad into. Now, these sweet potatoes, I took them and I cut them and then I roasted them, right? A little different than if I roasted the sweet potato and then cut the roasted sweet potato. In the event that you do it in the order that I just said, where you roast the sweet potato in the skin and then cut it, you're going to end up with softer pieces of sweet potato chunks. Whereas with the method that I use, it gives you more of a drier, kind of more like roasty outside, soft inside feel. So just depending on what you're going for that day, that's the decisions that you make. It's either if you're going to intentionally do it or if you just work with what you have. So I literally mix all this stuff together. I'm going to drop in these black beans for a little and it's looking like I'm make a little bit of a just talk you through it, and then when it sinks back up, you'll get to see what I was just sprinkling on is some good old chili lime seasoning from our friends at Trader Joe's, one of the places that I like their products. I've not been there probably in like a year because I will not wait in line. But if you are ambitious or you happen to be able to access a Trader Joe's without waiting together, and then some apple cider vinegar. there you have a nice, simple, quick, and yummy sweet potato salad. This one in particular is Mexican inspired. So I'm going to meet you guys back at the other camera and answer questions shortly.
All right. So we are back.
Yes.
So, okay. Remember, everybody, as we have our quick discussion post the cooking demo, if you have questions, concerns, put them in the chat and we'll incorporate. So, Brandy, are you there with me?
Yes, I'm here.
All right. So, one question, because you're breaking up a little bit, Brandy, just so you know. So we'll see what happens. But one question: what makes a good dressing exactly?
I would say an herb, something that is herbaceous, something that is acidic, something that is sweet, and something that is salty, mixing together.
Gotcha. Okay. So another thing is we have a question from EMP Drea. Let's put it up. So here, habanero pepper to substitute for the jalapeno.
That would totally work.
Okay, so that definitely works. And speaking of that, you mentioned that adding heat and acid is a good replacement for salt. Is there a reason behind that? A reason why?
That's a good question. I don't know the scientific reason, though it may have something to do with how it falls on the tongue. Like what it activates on the like the palate as far as where the sweet salt kind of heat area is. So I'm assuming, and this is without any data to back it up, that it's close to that heat/salt area is probably close to each other on the tongue, and that's why it's a good substitute.
Yeah, so it makes sense where we pick up the actual taste. Gotcha. Also, when you say salad, what makes a legitimate salad? Like, what are the components? Because anything could be a salad.
It can. Anything can be a salad. The legitimate components of a salad are a bunch of things just kind of thrown together. I mean, in a thoughtful way, though. So I like to think about something that you chop up and bring together as a salad. It doesn't necessarily always have to have a leafy green. I know that that's something that salads are associated with. But as we just saw with the sweet potato salad, and even, I mean, some of the salads that we're familiar with, regular potato salad, macaroni salad, carrot salad. There's salads that don't have leafy greens that we love. So it's really that idea of chopping stuff up and then bringing it together.
So like fruit salad too.
Yeah.
Chop it up, bring it together. So you could have a meat salad, chop it up, bring it together.
You could. Yeah. Potato. What do you call it? Tuna fish is a prime example. Tuna salad, chicken salad, turkey salad, prime example.
Yeah. Good. Okay. One more question. With the salad you made, the sweet potato salad, what could you pair with it?
Oh, you could pair a leafy green salad. So like I will probably have that salad with some arugula and some romaine, because those are the salad greens that I have as well. You could also pair it with spinach. I think that would be a great complement to that one. That salad too goes really well with rice. So that's another thing that you could also pair it with too.
Yeah, it seems like maybe even you could make a burrito out of it or
Oh
some
yeah,
sort of taco. Yeah,
absolutely, absolutely. And I guess
very
in
good.
theory, you could
Okay,
stuff a tamale with it if you got really ambitious.
a tamale.
You could stuff a tamale with it.
You always want people to go to the store and get stuff they don't have. I mean, like tamales, you
You
know.
don't have
And
corn,
let
you
me,
don't have mesa flour in your your cabinet.
okay, so on that note, everybody, let's do our recap of what's happening here. Remember, Entrepreneur Meal Plan. You get our reviews. What else you get, Brandy? Jump in here for
Yeah,
Entrepreneur Meal Plan.
you get reviews, you get meal plans, recipes, shopping lists, access to events, invites to special events. And speaking of special events, next month, Mocktails and Munchies is coming back. So that is our event where we come together every quarter, and you guys don't just get to listen to us, but it's like we all get to be on the screen at the same time and talk and have all kinds of fun. So that is going to be March 17th. So look out for that. And another special event this coming Saturday. I am going to be doing a cooking demo Saturday, 4:30 p.m. Eastern, where I'll be making barbecue jackfruit with a tangy coleslaw inside of a cauliflower leaf. So technically it's a collard green, not cauliflower, collard green leaf. So it's a collard green burrito stuffed with barbecue jackfruit and coleslaw. So if you want to watch me make that, register for the event. It's a free event in honor of Black History Month, helping people that look like us stay healthy with plants.
Yes, and EMP Drea put the link to that event in the chat, so please join if you can. Again, that's Saturday, February 27th, starting at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time. That barbecue jackfruit sounds really good. Okay, so the next time, though, that we have EMP Review is next Wednesday, March 3rd. Already March. Here we go. At 5:30 p.m. Eastern Time, where the beat is on. Now, you can imagine what that probably means. So thank you for joining us, everybody. Thank you, Brandy. Send us off if you don't mind.
All right, guys. Thanks so much for joining us for Entrepreneur Meal Plan Review. It's our honor to come here and help you find simple, easy, creative ways to continue to feed your mind, body, and business. Until next week, be well, and we'll see you at Entrepreneur Meal Plan Review.
Yes, and we'll end with an image of that salad.
Ooh.
Bye, everyone.